E.N.D here. Dominaria United, the third standard set for 2022, will kick off Magic the Gathering 30th anniversary, and I'm sure this time Wizard of the Coast will not disappoint us. Do you remember Masters 25? For the time being, we have very few information about the set. The only thing we are sure is that we are returning to the plane where our beloved game started, Dominaria, and there we will be meeting some familiar heroes and villains. But what do we expect for this new return on Dominaria? Here are my personal predictions. But first, let's have a brief look at my Streets of New Capenna predictions and let's see how I scored. Total score 77 out of 100. What I correctly predicted are the connections to the Godfather and Al Capone, the Shard's colors and the completion of the Triumph cycle, the return of Elspeth, 5 new mechanics, 1 for each family, the Art Deco frame, and the card named An Offer You Can't Refuse. On the other hand, I wrongly predicted the return of Elsinore, the return of Ajani, and the creature type Gangster, which in my opinion it's a lost opportunity. Overall, very good. I think one of my best prediction video. Thanks, I'm flattered. Intro please. First prediction, United. Yes, but against who? Dominaria is apparently united, but united against who or against what? Well, the biggest threat in the multiverse has been and always will be the Phyrexians. Vorilex Monstrous Rider was seen roaming on Kaldheim, Jinkitexis was completing his studies and completing Tamiyo on Kamigawa, while Ouroboros went on New Capenna to meet Elspeth. Phyrexians are preparing a new and this time devastating invasion on Dominaria. And don't forget that Dominaria is the only plane ever to defeat and hold a Phyrexian invasion, thanks to the sacrifice of Erza. Therefore, I'm predicting that Dominaria is united so that they can fight a new and most powerful Phyrexian invasion. Honestly, at this stage, I don't expect a full Phyrexian attack in Dominaria United, but I think there might be a gathering of allies and weapons that could help defeat once and for all the Phyrexians in one of next year's Magic sets. Second prediction, Elves and Humans. Dominaria generally features some pretty popular tribes: angels, wizards, knights, goblins, zombies, elves and humans amongst others. But for Dominaria United, I'm predicting there will be a more focus on two particular creature types, elves and humans. It's not that other creature types popular to Dominaria will not feature, like the angels, goblins and merfolks, but I think Dominaria United will be more focused on the creature tribes elves and humans. Also, I'm predicting that the architects behind this particular union are the elves, as they have a more deep connection with the plane. Third prediction, another Mox. Dominaria is synonymous with the Moxes, a piece of jewelry usually containing a gemstone that can produce mana. The most well known are the original Alpha 5 Moxes, part of the Power 9, and the last Mox printed is Mox Amber, precisely released in Dominaria. Therefore, for Dominaria United, I am predicting a new Mox in Mythic Rarity. Obviously, you need to load this set with spicy stuff to sell as much as possible. Fourth prediction, the return of Karn. Karn is a planeswalker native to Dominaria, has been created and awakened by Erza himself. Last time we saw Karn was on Ravnica in the War of the Spark, fighting alongside the Gatewatch against Nicol Bolas. As Dominaria is uniting, I'm sure that their hero, Karn, will be involved. And if it's true that Dominaria is preparing for another Phyrexian invasion, then I'm sure that Karn will be involved, as he has been fighting against them for quite a while and this is his home plane. Fifth prediction, a new Spark. Dominaria hasn't produced a new Spark for quite some time, and Wizard of the Coast is always keen to add new planeswalkers to our game. Therefore, for Dominaria United, I am predicting that a well-known popular character will ignite their Spark. The most plausible two characters are the fierce elf warrior Rada and the Weatherlight Captain Jorah. Both have the full potential to ignite their spark and become part of the most powerful beings in the multiverse, the Planeswalkers. Sixth prediction, more Planeswalkers. while we are talking about Karn and the perspective of a spark ignition of Radha and Jorah, and because as said Dominaria United will mark the start of the 30th anniversary of Magic the Gathering, I am predicting that Wizard of the Coast will break the normal 3 Planeswalkers per standard set, and there will be more, at least 1 Planeswalker per color. For white, with Gideon gone, there are very few left that can take his place. The most possible one is the warrior Ajani Goldmate. For the color blue, I am predicting another particular returning very popular Planeswalker that we haven't seen for a quite number of sets, Jace Beleren. For the color black, it's tough, but I have to go with the most beloved Dominaria Planeswalker, Liliana Vess. For the color red, I am also predicting another Dominaria native Planeswalker, Jaya Ballard. And for the color green, Garruk Wildspeaker. It's like he can stay away from Liliana. 7th prediction, the mechanics. I think Enchantment Saga's return is a must. They were first released in the last Dominaria set, and they have been an extremely successful enchantment type, obviously designed by Richard Garfield. Another mechanic that will get a revival in Dominaria United will be the Historic mechanic. Honestly, I think Historic is an underestimated mechanic, and if Dominaria United or the successive sets will feature strong artifacts, Historic can become quite strong. As Dominaria is uniting, I will also predict that this set will feature a new mechanic which will enhance any permanent or creature on your side of the battlefield. Being united means you need to help each other. 8th prediction, Slivers. Slivers are a very interesting and unique creatures popular on Dominaria. Sharing a hive mind allows them to share their abilities with other nearby Slivers. For years, players wished, asked, cried for return of Slivers in Standard. Last time that a Sliver featured in a set was in the first Modern Horizons, and in Standard we have to go back 8 years in time, when Magic 2015 was released. Dominaria United is the perfect set and settings for return of Slivers in Standard. Therefore, I am predicting that Dominaria United will feature a new breed of Slivers with different abilities to add in our commander decks, and why not build a standard Sliver deck. At this stage, I wouldn't be surprised if these creatures will align with the Phyrexians or will get some complete shenanigans. 9th prediction, the return of Masterpieces. Again, because it's Magic the Gathering 30th anniversary, I think Wizard of the Coast will go all crazy in the set and will mark the occasion with some sort of Masterpieces that celebrates that milestone. These can be box toppers, special versions of the cards in the set like Ikoria Godzilla, or more like the expeditions from Zendikar Rising. Or these can be a new breed of lottery cards that can be pulled from booster packs with a very low percentage pull rate like the original Battle for Zendikar Expeditions or the Kaladesh Inventions. 10th and last prediction, another completed Planeswalker. After the successful completion of the Planeswalker Tamiyo on Kamigawa, I'm sure that Jinky Texas will not stop there, and I'm sure that he will try to perfect his technique. Therefore, I'm predicting that another Planeswalker will be completed and features in Dominaria United. At this stage, it's very difficult to predict who will be, but because Tamiyo is Simish colors, blue and green, I think that this time it will be someone in white, black, or red. My guess, white and black, or those colors. Do you have someone in mind? So these were my 10 predictions for Dominaria United. Leave a comment below, what do you wish to see in this new return to Dominaria? And as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.